Checking the mic. Checking the mic. Yep, I'll be here all week. Thank you. Huh? Talkie Talkerson? Come on, let's go.
Hello, people. How you doing? My name's Cookie. Welcome to our show here. How many people are going to be playing the game?
Who's spilled down the town?
Hey, you're a single player, is that right? All right, could you give me your name, please?
Large pepperoni, mushrooms,
You've done a very bad thing.
sausage. What?
I have one question.
No, somebody told me to...
Is this accurate?
What?
If we're not going to fill out the...
Oh, yeah. Are you looking for a 7-question tournament-length game or a full 21-question deal?
Like absorbent particles around somewhere.
Sorry, Helen, if I discussed
Okay,
it.
got it.
There's gravel.
Okay, now, your buzzer's the letter B. B as in baseball strike.
You copy? Do you copy that?
What is that buzzing? Can we turn that down?
20 seconds. Hey, we got 20. All right. Question comes on the screen. You think you know the answer. You buzz in. You pick one of the choices on the screen. You got that?
Okay, is everybody set? Very good. Let's loot the desktop. Thank you. Okay, go to black.
Swear.
Guys, stand by.
Fantastic! Also available, Wedge for Teens and Pet Wedge.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Woohoo! All right, how you doing? Nice to have you here. Okay, you ready to race? Let's do it. Okay, pick a category. And the category is the dark side of hockey. And this one's going to be worth $2,000. Okay, listen. Let's say that in the director's cut of Star Wars, the Rebellion and the Empire decide to settle their differences in a hockey game. Of course, Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker immediately throw down. Because Vader started the fight, he gets a game misconduct. However, the ref also slaps a minor on him. Which of these could be the reason? Vader's bigger than Luke, Luke's a goalie, Vader's wearing a face shield, or Luke's wearing white? According to the rules of the NHL, if a player who's wearing a face shield instigates a fight, he'll be assessed an extra minor penalty. And switching over to the dark side of the force carries a 3-game suspension. How about it? Hit me with the category. The category is nice butt. And we are talking $1,000 for this question. Okay, coming at you. Heads up. Suppose congressional censors crack down on the amount of sex and violence seen on cable sports channels. If they hook up an electronic scrambler to screen butt blocking, what will be bleeped? Illegal ball handling in soccer, illegal mallet swings in croquet, illegal helmet blocks in football, or illegal body screens in beach volleyball? Take it away. No, but those can get pretty ugly. Let's take a look at the big money answer. Using your head to block in football is called butt blocking, which I guess makes the offending player a butthead. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Ooh, right in the threes. That's gotta hurt.
3. All right, let's see what we're doing here. We're having a party and you're not invited. The amount on the table is $3,000. So, you feeling anxious? Me too. Let's go. In 1925, the Hamilton Tigers had the best regular season record in the NHL. Why didn't they play in the Stanley Cup playoffs? The entire team got suspended. The Stanley Cup was not played that year. They lost all their equipment or they were protesting against prohibition. Swing away. After each of the Tigers asked for an extra $200 to show up for the playoffs, NHL President Frank Calder suspended them all. Yeah! Man, you'd never catch modern athletes under contract demanding more money. Okie dokie, give me a category.
Look at me, I got a 4. Ouch.
Here's your category. Not much in the corners, but they sure can play the banjo. You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. Wipe off your finger and get it ready. Let's get busy. If movie heroes Billy Jack and Billy Joe McAllister were famous for European bobsledding instead of butt kicking and bridge hopping, what would be the most appropriate name for their two-man sled? The Billy Bobsleigh, the Billy Boblet, the Mini Billy Bob, or the Billy Bobette? It's all yours. No, that would have been the name of their two-man sandwich. Anyone interested in the right answer? Here you go. Boblet is the European term for two-man bobsled. Billy Bob is the American term for hick. How about it? Hit me with the category.
Here they come spinning out of the turn. It's question 5 by a nose.
Here's the category. Frosty women. This question's worth $2,001 bills. Okay, time for some celebrity trash. Let's see what we got here. I see an Olympic gold medal, some short and sassy hair care products, a couple of free passes to the Ice Capades, some Dean Martin records, and a stuffed camel. Whose stuff is this? Peggy Fleming, Susie Chaffee, Dorothy Hamill, or Bonnie Blair? Go for it! Gold medalist Dorothy Hamill, who hawked short and sassy, married Dino Jr., and invented the Hamill Camel. Yeah! And she also inspired that haircut found on every 7th grade girl I lusted after in junior high. Okay, pick a category. Uh-oh, West Truck licks 9 more.
It's time for a ticklish Tesco.
This gibberish questions category is, this game's contagious. $5,000 is the opening value for this gibberish question. Now you're going to have about 30 seconds to solve this puzzle, but I'll be taking a little bit of money away every second and a half. All right, tell me what sports phrase the following phrase rhymes with. My nose blew a Hummer. All right, see if this helps. You'll hear it at a baseball game. You'll hear it after a close play at first. It helps break a tie. Looks like the runner and the ball got there at the same time. He's safe because my nose blew a Hummer. I don't know. I agree with what Tom Hanks said. There's no tying! There's no tying in baseball! Category time. What's it gonna be?
Under the Rim with question 7.
And the category is things most people would rather not watch. Okay, swing this one and I'll give you $2,000. Okay, let's say true blue-collar gal Roseanne wants to have some custom teddies made from the same materials used to make bowling balls. Which of the following will not find its way into Roseanne's collection of teddies made from bowling ball materials? A polyester teddy, a lead teddy, a polyurethane teddy, or a rubber teddy? Now, they do make polyester bowling balls. They're the kind you don't have to iron. Here's what you should have guessed. Bowling balls are not made of lead. And that's a good thing, because it'd be really heavy and it wouldn't stay up too well, and we don't need to see that, do we? Okie dokie, give me a category. This one's gonna be, is that a pool cue or are you just happy to see me? All right, $3,000 is riding on this one. All right, pay attention. Here comes the question. If pocket billiards champion Willie Mosconi had a case of blue balls, what would he have? A case of number 1 billiards balls, a case of number 2 billiards balls, a case of number 3 billiards balls, or a case of number 9 billiards balls? Swing away. pocket billiards, the number 2 ball is the color blue. And maybe it's just me, but blue balls and pocket pool just seem to naturally go together. How about it? Hit me with the category.
The German judge gives a
9.
The category? The agony of repeats. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. All right, help me out. I can't remember this guy's name. He's that guy from the beginning of ABC's Wide World of Sports who we saw wiping out every week doing that ski jump. You know, he's the very picture of agony of defeat. What's his name? Adrian Zmed, Vince Van Patten, Vinko Bogataj, or Greasy Sorebutt? Should have picked this. Vinko Bogataj got to take the header off the ski jump week after week. And I hear he later got a job with the Ford administration. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The category behind this question is pro hoops and parking tickets. Right here, $1,000 for a right answer. We're all familiar with signs warning us that we're parked in a loading zone or a handicap zone. Which of these signs might appropriately be posted on an NBA basketball court? Half zone, zone, low zone, zone, no zone, zone, or twilight zone. Playing zone defense is not allowed in the NBA, so you might see this sign. And if you want to park your butt in a courtside seat, it's going to cost you a hell of a lot more than a parking ticket. All right, round 1 is a thing of the past, so focus up and, hey, let's play 2. All right, this is round 2, and 2 is twice 1, which means all the questions are double. Sounds good, huh? Okay, let's do it. Okay, pick a category. 11. The category is Go West, Young Ball Club. And this one shouldn't be too tough. 4K for this one. All right, let's get this ball rolling. If the Beverly Hillbillies held a dinner party for sports teams that, like them, migrated to the Los Angeles area, which of the following teams would not receive an invitation? Los Angeles Lakers, Los Angeles Dodgers, Los Angeles Kings, or Los Angeles Clippers? All right, good effort, good effort. Too bad you didn't pick this. The Los Angeles Kings didn't migrate. They were created in LA in 1967, but I think Jethro was definitely a product of inbreeding. Okie doke, give me a category. Uh-oh, Chestnut Slick Crime Store.
Once again, it's time for a Liquor Pistol Store.
Here's your gibberish category. Who says there's no plot in these movies? Opening value for this gibberish question is 10,000 beans. Okay, now remember, the faster you solve this puzzle, the more money you win. Okay, pay attention and tell me, with what sports phrase does this rhyme? Now don't let that punctuation fool you. If I cross tit, skin, a bun. See if this helps. It's an excuse. An excuse for not catching the ball. How about my bonus didn't go through? Don't lose sight of it. Your moment in the sun's almost over.
I can't believe it! How in the hell could you miss that?
Sorry, Skip. If I crossed it, skin a bun.
Okay, let me guess. You lost it in the monitor glare. Category time. What's it gonna be?
The thrill of victory, the agony of 13.
And this category is Let's Spike Mike. Hello, this one's worth $6,000. Uh-oh, trouble in the Brady household has got Mike and Carol thinking about trying to get rid of the kids. If Mike and Carol Brady wanted to replace their bratty children with new kids under the rules of U.S. indoor volleyball, up to how many kids could they substitute? Just Greg, Marcia and Greg, Peter, Jan, Marcia and Greg, or all the kids? You can make 6 substitutions in volleyball. But they might want to consider holding on to Marcia. She's got a great set. How about it? Hit me with the category.
All sports, all the time. You're tuned to 14.
And the category is, you could recycle those cleats. It's gonna be worth $4,000. Heads up, kids, it's time to go dumpster diving. Let's see, we got a Jets t-shirt, some hog bristles, the plastic wrap from a couple of Super Bowl rings, and a crumpled note that says, I've loosened up, call me, Sandy. Whose trash is it? Frank Gifford, Larry Zonka, John Riggins, or Elroy Hirsch? Well, in case you're curious about the correct answer, John Riggins was a running back for the Jets, was Super Bowl MVP during the hog days of the Redskins, and gave Supreme Court Justice Sandra Day O'Connor a little lifestyle advice. I also loved him on Three's Company. Okay, pick a category.
Love 15.
The name of this category is The Horror. And this one's going to be worth $2,000. Guess what? They're making a sequel to Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Naturally, the movie features an archery contest. If Robin Hood gets a Robin Hood, what has he done? Won all the possible prizes, landed one arrow in each ring of the target, split an arrow that's already in the bullseye, or injured an innocent bystander. Splitting an arrow already in the bullseye is called a Robin Hood. Yeah! And missing the target completely is called a Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Give me a 6. 6. Give me a team. Team. 16.
This one's gonna be Luck of the Snacks. And there's $6,000 at the end of this question. Get ready to buzz, because here it comes. According to auto racing superstition, which president should expect trouble if he eats his favorite snack before a race? Ronald Reagan and his jelly beans, Bill Clinton and his McDonald's french fries, Jimmy Carter and his peanuts, or George Bush and any vegetable but broccoli? Eating peanuts before a race is considered bad luck. Yeah! If Carter eats the peanuts, he might lose to a Porsche, but he never has to worry about losing to a Ford. How about it? Hit me with the category. Here's the category. Tastes like rubber chicken. And this is $4,000 here. On your marks, get set, here's the question. If Chef Wolfgang Puck creates a new dish called Wolfgang's Puck and prepares it the same way an official NHL hockey puck is prepared before each game, how should he serve it? Take it away! National Hockey League regulations require the home team to provide an adequate supply of frozen pucks for each game. Yeah! Wolfgang says to serve them within a few months or they'll get freezer burned. And then you're just going to end up throwing them out. Okie dokie, give me a category.
How many holes in golf?
18.
The category is give him to Dizzy. He'll eat anything. And we are talking 4,000 big ones. Get your eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. If St. Louis Cardinals pitcher Dizzy Dean had come out with his own breakfast cereal, which slogan would have best utilized his well-known saying? Baseball been very, very good to me. Breakfast ain't over till it's over. It ain't bragging if it tastes good, or nice guys finish breakfast last. Let's take a look at the correct answer. One of Dizzy Dean's famous quotes is, "It ain't bragging if you can do it." Yeah, that Dizzy never tried to hide his wrongful grammar. Category time. What's it gonna be?
Here, get your ice cold 19.
And the category is I love my calendar guy. You get this question right, you pocket $6,000. Imagine a monthly adult entertainment magazine devoted exclusively to baseball stars. Based on his famous nickname, who would be appropriate for a centerfold in the World Series issue? Reggie Jackson, Pete Rose, Ted Williams, or Willie Mays? This is the correct answer. He was nicknamed Mr. October for his heroics during many World Series games in the 70s. And by the way, that's some baddie swinging in that photo. How about it? Hit me with a category.
20.
All right, let's see what we're doing here. Very uncomfortable costumes. And if you can figure this one out, I can pay you $4,000. All right, get yourself set. It's time. If Batman special ordered some new bat suits made from the same materials used in the manufacturing of Little League baseball bats, which kind of costume would he not receive? Wooden bat suits, aluminum bat suits, adamantium bat suits, or graphite bat suits? No, they do actually make graphite baseball bats. So when you strike out with one, you can use it to write your own K in the scorebook. And here's the right answer. Adamantium is the generic stronger than steel substance used widely in the world of comic books. It hasn't been invented yet in the real world. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
The attack is upon you. If you see two words together and they form a match, buzz in. $2,000 will be yours if you're right, but each time you're wrong, $2,000 shall be taken away. But be not fooled, not all matches are true. Remember the clue. It must be a match that fits this clue. What are you on? Hopefully it's caffeine, because you're gonna need the speed. See ya.
yourself up and take a look at your final score. That's the game.
Player, just think, if you only got one or two more sports questions right, you could be at 0 right now and still feel like you played a lousy game. So don't sweat it, cuz
you don't know Jack.
Great show, everybody. Can we please cue the commercials? And Cookie, can you tell me the story about these contestants? What's happening?
All right, if you want to play again, you just gotta let me know whenever you're ready, okay?
Oh, Bob, you are squirming around in your seat. I thought you liked basketball. What's up?
My crack. I can't believe how much my buns are sweating. I love sports, but I wish there was a way to separate my butt cheeks but not ruin the line in my pants.
Hey, sports fans, try this.
What's that?
It's Wedge! Made of a space-age polymer, Wedge is a revolutionary new gluteus maximus segregation device designed to sit comfortably in your crack, eliminating the rubbing and chafing that irritates hemorrhoids, anal warts, and fissures. Wedge is contoured to fit most crevices without that embarrassing wedge ledge of other cheaper devices. And best of all, Wedge comes in original flavor or new cooling mint.
I feel better already.
Wedge! Try it once and you'll swear it's Wedge-tastic! Also available, Wedge for Teens and Pet Wedge.
Hi, welcome to Wholesome Hearth. Today we feature our succulent shrimp platter with a tangy, zesty cocktail sauce, our luscious fish fillet with our scrumptious, tantalizing tartar sauce, and our mouth-watering, creamy...
Shut up! Hey, I'm Marge from over at Tuffy's. Tired of jerks like this that use words that should have been voted out of the language years ago? Well, come on over to Tuffy's. Today we got burgers. Just burgers. And you get fries with them. What kind of fries? Who cares? They're fries. You also get some green crap and a soda.
Is it an ice cold, refreshing...
Oh! Shut up! Tuffy's, where real people eat.
Parents, is your daughter living up to her full endorsement potential? If you just said no, it's time to consider Igor Garoli's Gymnastics Boot Camp. Igor teaches discipline.
What are you eating?
Just an apple.
No more food until you are back down to 75 pounds, you fat cow.
Ouch!
Igor teaches courage.
Igor, I broke my ankle.
Walk it off, cry baby.
And most of all, Igor teaches love.
You won the gold, I'm so proud.
Igor, I won a silver.
Get away from me.
And on Igor's training regimen, there's no need to worry about those pesky menstrual periods. Igor's girls say girls forever.
What are those, breasts? Get out!
I'm developing.
Get out!
Igor Garoli's Gymnastics Boot Camp. It'll be the best $30,000 a year you ever spent. Call now.
Hi, I'm Candy, and I'm just aching to talk about sports. I want to talk about naughty refs. I want to hear about how you would have played Sunday's game. And nothing gets me hotter than talking about the 1941 season when Ted Williams hit 406. Ooh.
Call 976-BALL, only $3.99 per minute.
Call me. I don't want to kick off without you.
You've had a big dinner, a tough night of armchair quarterbacking, and let's face it, you're a little backed up. Reach for a power-packed Super Protein Dino Bar. Power-packed with beef tuna, riboflavin, oat bran, raisins, corn, grapes, coffee, and wheat chaff, the Super Protein Dino Bar has enough fiber to clear out the Alaska pipeline. One bite and you'll feel the power of a raging river coursing through your digestive tract.
I am a little backed up, dear.
Here, honey, try a Super Protein Dino Bar.
I don't know if this is gonna work. Open the door! I gotta get in!
The Super Protein Dino Bar comes in mocha, wild berry, burlap, steel wool, and new Crappuccino.